Mazda! My name is James. Thanks for having me out here tonight. Tonight I'm in your newbie spot. Anybody know what that means? The newbie spot is 3 minutes to entertain you. 3 minutes while you get your food, your drinks, and your seat and get ready for the real show that follows. Now we're talking about time fillers, right? So let's talk about this video of a kid on a plane for 6 hours. Anybody seen this video? Kid, 6 hours, screaming at the top of his lungs. 6 hours of him sounding like he's being tortured. 6 hours of him ping-ponging across the cabin. And I'm thinking, what the hell is going on here? What is the mindset of these people? I think about to my time frame. I grew up in the 70s and 80s, right? And I think about me at that age. There was a couple rules that we lived by back then. Rule number 1, don't embarrass your mother in public. Moms didn't play that shit back then. I would have been dead and buried, right? They would have found me in a duffel bag at checkout when Mom got back from vacation. I wouldn't have made it through the flight. Rule number 2, we still kind of believed in the village raising a child back then, right? So if Mom didn't handle the situation, I still wouldn't have made it off the plane. 300 people would have whooped my ass. 300 people. Ass whooping. I wouldn't have made it off that plane. Back then we were more worried about lessons than coddling. We were more about toughening our kids up than coddling our kids, right? Let's talk about safety, right? Back then compared to now. What do we do now with kids? We throw them in a car seat, double car seat, booster seat, double booster seat, 3-point harness, 4-point harness, bubble wrap, double duct tape, electrical tape, nail gun. Whatever it takes to keep the kid safe and in the seat, right? The car could roll 300 times down the street. When it stops rolling, the kid will still be in the seat smiling, ready to go. Maybe sucking a bottle. Who knows, right? But back in my time frame, right, it was different. We had booster seats, we had car seats, we had seat belts. We didn't really use seat belts. We were still riding in the back of pickup trucks, right? And I remember as a kid, first grade-ish, so, Mom had a station wagon, one of the big station wagons with the wood paneling you could put a football team in. And I remember one day we're pulling into a parking space in front of our apartment building, and I remember seeing people on TV opening car doors and stepping out and walking off while the car is in motion. Now I'm a young kid thinking I can do this. So Mom's whipping into the parking space. I kick the door open thinking I'm going to step out, but instead the momentum of the car coming around the corner shoots me like a bullet across the asphalt. Boom, 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 right? And I'm pretty sure the conversation was something like this. Get your dumb ass up, take your ass in the house, you're fine, you learned a lesson, shut the car door next time you get out. It was probably something along those lines because we were more worried about teaching our kids lessons than coddling them. We were toughening our kids up for the real world. And the little girls that grew up in the same time frame, right, they still have that mentality. But they coddle their kids, right? But the mentality shifted to the husbands because we haven't really grown up yet, right? So what's the number 1 rule of going out in public with your wife? Don't embarrass your wife. Remember that. So when the cop shows up to your lifeless body on the concrete, the conversation is going to be something like this. What happened? He embarrassed me in public. Well, the cop's going to say there's nothing to see here. It's a justified homicide. I'm out.